Hi everyone, my name is Andrea Pearson. I'm author of the book The Key of Kilenya, and the idea behind today's video came from these two Wattpad users. They both had really good questions, and they were along the same vein, and so I decided that I would answer those questions while talking about my own road to publication and things that I've had to do. Alright, so basically I got my idea when I was a kid. I worked, I played around a lot with magical ideas, playing with a toy key and things like that. And anyway, I kind of added to this story over the years. It wasn't until about 2008 actually that I got serious about actually sitting down and writing a book. Ironically, at that time I was taking the maximum amount of credits from BYU. I was working full time, and one of my classes was even an advanced writing class. But the story, for some reason, it burned inside of me. It would not leave me alone. It was all I thought about, and I couldn't rest until I wrote it. And it took me 6 weeks to write. And at the end of those 6 weeks, I was like, yay, I'm done writing. I'm done with my story. So I handed off the book to a couple of my family members and a couple friends, and for the most part, they all patted me on the back. They're like, you wrote a book, good job, now go back to work. Basically, when we're finished with our book, it's really exciting. It's really fun to be able to say I wrote a book, but there's still a lot of work to be done. Anyway, so I posted my book. This was back before I knew anything about Wattpad, and I really wish I had known. But I posted my book on the website Autonomy. It was the 14,000th book to be posted there, and within a little over 2 months, it rose to number 73. It caught the attention of a man who ended up becoming my agent. And he had a lot of really high hopes for the book and for the series. It was a lot of fun working with him. He introduced my book to a few New York Times bestsellers who wanted to help promote my book. He also introduced it to a few movie studios who expressed interest in making it into a movie. But after a little while, I recognized that his agenda wasn't my own. He wasn't trying to protect my rights, and so we parted ways. I got out of that situation with him. By doing something he didn't agree with that I felt really good about. Kind of floundered around for a little over a year, met a couple of really amazing people, Jenny James and Trissy Pinkston. A lot of you know Jenny James. She's the author of Pride and Popularity. She's become a really good friend. Love you, Jenny. Her books are absolutely amazing, and she decided that she wanted to go the ebook route, and she introduced me to that idea, and we both hit the ground running and working really hard. She got picked up by a publisher. I decided that I didn't want to go that route. I wanted to be able to stick with ebooks, where a lot of publishers aren't ready to promote books through the internet yet. They're still working with bookstores. Anyway, Trissy Pinkston is my editor. She helped me get my book completely ready for publication. She's become one of my best friends. One of the questions I was asked is it easy to get published? And the answer is definitely not. You have to be very dedicated to the work. You can't just expect to write a book and have it be published right off the bat. You need to be able to put time in, not just at the editing, or not just the writing, but also into editing and marketing yourself and promoting yourself and networking, and I really want to help all of you guys reach that point. So a lot of the videos will be talking about what you can do to promote yourself. And I highly recommend that you get your books professionally edited. It's a financial investment, but it's one that you will need if you ever want your book to go into publication, especially if you're self-publishing. A publisher will have an editor, an in-house editor, but if you're self-publishing, you need to find and hire an actual editor. Anyway, that's all I have for today, so if you have any questions, go ahead and send me a message on Wattpad or Facebook, and I will talk to you later. Bye.